Before I Fall was released in 2017, directed by Ry Russo Young, based on the best-selling novel by Lauren Oliver, and it is a drama mystery about a high school girl caught in a bizarre time warp where she relives her last day on Earth over and over again. It is a blatant rehashing of the 1993 film Groundhog Day, but narrated from a young adult female perspective gives it a unique twist. So the trailer for this movie really hooked me, and now that I've finally seen it, we're going to take a look at it today. I am the Ranting Usher. Let me talk you to your seat. Just so you are aware, there will be spoilers in this review. For anyone who hasn't seen the movie, I recommend that you check it out, and then if you could come back and click on this video, I'd really appreciate it. For those of you who are still with me, Before I Fall opens with Samantha, played by Zoe Deutsch, who is lurking in a dream state. Her delivery of the opening line sets a somber tone and vibe. The sequence, however, is so brief that it hardly justifies lapsing into an excessive gap that consists of high school partying. Admittedly, there is a lot of character development. The interactions between the characters involving Cupid Day, a physics lesson, a big party, and Samantha's sleazy boyfriend Rob are important, but they are buried so deep you really have to look for them. It is difficult knowing what to pay attention to and what is nothing more than high school fluff, and there is a lot of fluff to sit through. 40 minutes in and they haven't even built up the tension yet, not until the introduction of Elena Kramporis' character Juliet. The portrayal of Juliet as a tragically misunderstood outcast is well written and well acted. It is relatable. We've all known someone like her. Painfully shy, unpopular, fighting battles no one else knows about. Juliet appears spontaneously abrasive at first, leaving the door wide open for speculation. Then we are given little details about her that make her mysterious enough for us to care about her, at least on some level. The car crash kills Samantha and her closest friends, leaving it up to the audience to determine how the party and the crash are related, which is clever writing and directing. When Samantha reawakens, her final day on Earth resumes. This is precisely the moment when I become invested in Samantha's character. Her reaction to what is happening to her are believable, and Zoe Deutsch carries the role extremely well. I only wish the story didn't take so long to get to that point. Looking at it from a director's point of view, Ry Russo Young clearly has a lot of faith in her audience. She believes they will be patient enough to wait until the story picks up. Some may be willing to wade through the teenage decadence because they suspect that the elements will all come together. But the average viewer may not feel that way. So this is where I delve into murky spoiler territory. You've been forewarned. Samantha sacrifices herself at the end of the film to save Juliet from committing suicide. This in turn causes Juliet to realize how valuable her life really is. Had this sequence appeared at the beginning, it would have made the film more interesting. It would have necessitated the story flashing backward, showing us everything leading up to that point. The only other problem I have with this movie is when Samantha decides that if she is going to relive the same day, that nothing she does matters. Her behavior and her attitude is so reminiscent of Bill Murray in Groundhog Day that I basically feel like I'm watching the same movie over again. This abrupt shift in Samantha's motivations is momentarily saved by an emotional breakdown that leads to a more redeeming character arc, making Samantha more charismatic and easier to watch. I would be remiss if I didn't divulge that even this is strikingly similar to Groundhog Day. Can you tell Hollywood is desperate for original story ideas? What makes Before I Fall enjoyable overall is the way it reinforces a moral of self-actualization, dictating that whether you're reliving the same day or not, it does matter what you do and how you affect the lives of the people around you. Sooner or later, karma will catch up with you. At no point during this movie did I feel that the events were forced, or that the characters were victims of plot manipulation. Despite some of the errors that I discussed during the course of this video, Before I Fall is well acted, well written, and well directed. It also evokes a lot of emotion toward the end, which is one of my favorite things about any movie. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being atrocious and 5 a masterpiece, I give Before I Fall a 3.9 rating. How do you feel about Before I Fall? Do you think that the film featured too much high school fluff? And do you think that if we had seen the ending before the beginning, that would have made the film more interesting? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching the video. I am the Ranting Usher, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. You're also welcome to share, or if you haven't already done so, maybe consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this one. I'll see you next time.